Well, summer is here and we have a whole new set of games coming this month. Obviously, I cannot wait to try them all, but we have compiled a list of the top 10 biggest games coming this May. And without further ado, let's start the list. Let me start with Doom: The Dark Age, a new chapter for the Slayer. The newest installment of the Doom franchise takes on the iconic Doom Slayer in a brutal medieval-inspired world, filled with dark magic, unlike the futuristic settings of the last game. This entry combines heavy metal aesthetic with some medieval brutality, giving a fresh look at what Doom is supposed to look if you enter the Dark Age era. Since the game moves on from the sci-fi and hellish high-tech environment, this time you will play with a flail for heavy melee attack and a saw blade shield that can be thrown like a boomerang with some additional parry at its core mechanic, bringing more layer of strategic melee combat which previously absent from the series. Another great thing about the Dark Age is that you can ride a dragon-like creatures into battles, or the Mecha Slayer, a massive armored suit you pilot to fight equally large demonic enemies, adding scale and spectacle to the gameplay. Storytelling approach for Doom: The Dark Age is more cinematic than it used to be. They add more cutscenes, narrative, and I think it is made so the newcomers could understand the Doom lore easier with more storytelling. After all, I think Doom: The Dark Age is going to be so much fun to hop in. It is still the same old Doom with more grounded approach, and now with more brutal melee combat. If you are interested, the game will be released soon on May 13, 2025 for PlayStation 5, Xbox X and S, and PC. This one goes for the boys. Roadcraft is an upcoming construction simulation game developed by Saber Interactive, the same developer who brought you SnowRunner and Space Marine 2. In this game, you will manage a disaster recovery company undertaking tasks such as clearing derbies, rebuilding infrastructure, and restoring industrial sites affected by natural disaster. You have to build roads, bridges, and even fix the pipelines, so there are a lot of layers to the gameplay. The game has over 40 different types of vehicles, including bulldozer and cranes, and over both single-player and 4-player co-op modes. I think as a man, knowing how things work is a valuable knowledge, and there is a reason why men staring at a construction worker all the time. And if you're one of them, stop imagining and you can try it yourself or bring a friend to play together on May 20, 2025 for PlayStation 5, Xbox X and S, and PC.
One woke from a deep slumber.
The Midnight Walk is an upcoming dark fantasy adventure game with a unique visual style, featuring environments and characters sculpted from real clay, and animated using a stop-motion technique. You will play as the Burned One, a mysterious figure who embarks on a journey through a world plunged into eternal night. The narrative is all about piecing together your memories and uncovering the truth behind your midnight journey, where the sun is missing. The game has some light puzzle solving, a deep storytelling with minimalist gameplay that puts the focus on the story, environment, and emotion. I think the best part of the game is its visual and sound design, which enhance the sense of wonder and horror throughout the journey. If you want to try it, the game is coming pretty soon on May 8, 2025 for PlayStation 5 and PC. Revenge of the Savage Planet is a sequel to the Journey to the Savage Planet, where you will traverse 4 different planets, each with its unique biomes, such as jungle, snowy terrain, underwater areas, and even volcanic zone. You will be tasked with exploring and understanding these weird alien worlds. There are plans to scan, creatures to capture, and hundreds of secrets to uncover, since you are an explorer after all. Upgrading from the last game, the sequel now has new tools and movement options, like a paraglider, skateboards, and a lasso, providing you as a player with diverse methods to navigate this expansive open world. The game also supports both online and local split-screen co-op modes, allowing you to team up and explore together with cross-play functionality available across different platforms. The game is vibrant, goofy, and worth exploring. What else do you need? The game is great for adventurers like you. So if you're interested, make sure to check out the game on May 8, 2025 for PlayStation 5, Xbox, and PC.
Come, Kaiser. We will travel across worlds, leap through dimensions, together.
This game is a long time coming. Lost Soul Aside began as a solo project by developer Yang Bing in 2014, and finally, it is coming after a decade. Inspired by his admiration for Final Fantasy, the game aesthetics definitely look familiar. But the game features fast-paced hack-and-slash combat, great for those who like Devil May Cry. In the game, you will play as Kaiser, a young warrior on a mission to save his sister and humanity from an invasion of mysterious creatures that descends from the stars. You will be accompanied by Arena, a shape-shifting dragon that transforms into weapons during combat. And speaking about combat, the game has multiple weapon types, fluid combos, and great for those who feel motivated enough. Like I said before, it is a long time coming for the game. Well, I cannot wait to try the game since Lost Soul Aside is scheduled for release on May 30, 2025 for PlayStation 5 and PC.
But for humanity's sake, you must.
Then give me your power.
Be advised, suspects are heavily armed. Approach with caution.
The Precinct is an action sandbox police game set in the fictional Averno series in 1983. The game blends retro aesthetics with more modern gameplay. You will be playing as a rookie officer, Nick Cordell Jr., in the pursuit of justice while uncovering the truth behind his father's mysterious death in the line of duty. The game has the immersion of urban environment of the classic 80s action film, with a dynamic day and night cycle and some weather effects to enhance the realism. As a police, you will have to choose between stealthy approach or direct confrontation, with the game adapting to various playstyles, so remember to stick with the plan since the enemies act with different behavior such as flanking and calling for backup, which provide you with a challenge and more dynamic encounters. The Precinct is great for you who loves detective crime games and the story-driven gameplay. The good news is the game is coming on May 13, 2025 for PlayStation 5, Xbox X and S, and PC. Yasha, Legend of the Demon Blade is an indie roguelike RPG set during Japan's Edo period. The game combines traditional Japanese aesthetic with fantasy elements and roguelike mechanics. There are multiple playable characters you can choose from, each offering unique combat techniques and storylines. For example, Shigure is an immortal ninja, while other characters include an Oni emissary and demon samurai. The game emphasizes mastering various demon blades, allowing you as a player to perform seamless combo attack against demons. You should collect soul orbs to imbue your weapon with mysterious talent to enhance combat strategies. Remember, this is a roguelike game which offers generate levels and temporary upgrades, yet that will reset your progress. But don't worry, since you can still acquire permanent enhancement to aid future attempts. The game has some fluid combat mechanics, adapt roguelike features, and a great vibrant art style. So if you're interested, it is coming on May 14, 2025 for PlayStation, Xbox X and S, PC, and Switch. Deliver at All Costs is a chaotic isometric delivery simulator with some unique gameplay where you, as the player, take on the role of Winston Green, a courier with a task to complete increasingly absurd delivery missions. The game's standout feature is its highly destructible environment, allowing you to plow through buildings, crash street signs, and even pedestrians with a little consequence. Missions escalate in complexity and absurdity, like transporting fireworks that detonate mid-delivery or being chased by UFO because you have a huge target on your roof. Anything could happen, but as long as the package is delivered, you have completed your mission. The game also featured a wanted level system just like GTA, where excessive destruction attracts police attention. It is a unique, fun game to play, and if you're interested, it is coming on May 22nd, 2025 for PlayStation 5, Xbox X and S, and PC.
Have to walk this path alone. In every danger, there is opportunity.
This one is an ambitious game from the famous series of Dune. Dune Awakening is a survival game with MMO elements at its core, based on the series of Dune. The game takes you to the desert planet Arrakis, a huge world filled with dynamic events and challenges. The game emphasizes survival elements, requiring you as a player to manage your resources, crafting equipments, and making your own base is a key survival to adapting to harsh conditions. Also, don't forget to avoid attracting the deadly sandworms. Some technologies help you to traverse the vast desert using the iconic Dune ornithopters or other land vehicles. The combat utilizes some melee and ranged weapons, and you can specialize in disciplines such as swordmaster, troopers, or even planetologists, each offering unique skills and different playstyle. And if you watch or read Dune, you know that spice is the universe currency, and it controls the game economy, power dynamics, trading, and consuming spice unlock new abilities and can even lead to summoning the sandworms. Overall, if you love the Dune series or you need a new survival MMO, you can try the large-scale beta this weekend on May 9th to 12th, 2025, only for PC player. The last one brings a lot of fans in shock. Elden Ring Nightreign is a spin-off of legendary Elden Ring's game, surprisingly revealed back in the Game Awards 2024 with a new experience in the lands between. This is different from Elden Ring. It is not a full open-world story mode, but more like boss rush mode, with a roguelike spin-off where you can upgrade your characters after killing some mobs in the open world. There is another difference with Elden Ring's main title. In this game, you can pick a class with their own unique playstyle, and depending on how you utilize their skill, it could be a different outcomes for every encounter. They have revealed 6 classes so far, which I cannot wait to try all of them. There is a day cycle every game. Each session lasts approximately 30 to 40 minutes, during which you can explore, gather loot, and prepare to face the boss on the 3rd in-game day. The game also introduced unpredictable events such as random encounter with boss or even some booby trap in the open world, which FromSoft never fails to deliver. But let's be fair, the movement in this game feels faster compared to the main game, so I would say that's a fair trade after all. And of course, since this is labeled as co-op game, you will be playing as trio, either with friends or other people joining your lobby. Not as an invader, but more like a seamless co-op we got in the modding list. I think this is gonna be the new normal for FromSoft moving forward, making mainline title and adding some spin-off game on the side to make sure that the fans keep getting entertained with the new games while also testing some new ideas from their successful IP. I am all for it, and I cannot wait since the game is finally coming on May 30, 2025 for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC.
Band together and prepare to claim. The life of the Night Lord.
Okay, so that's wrapped out the entire list of the top 10 games coming in May. Surprisingly, I love May. It is a great month, we have some long weekends and vacation coming up, so we can spend our time playing some new games. Obviously, I'll spend my time on Doom the Dark Age or Nightreign for the most part, but who knows. Maybe I will get more time to try more games. And how about you? What game would you play first? Do you have any games that I missed? Feel free to mention it in the comment down below. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't have to miss out the next video we upload. And yes, it does support us a lot. Anyway, thank you guys for watching until the end, and as always, have fun and stay no left, guys.